When Dragon Ball Z came into social consciousness in the late 90s and punched all of us in the face, I could not have been any more happier. I had a pantheon of heroes to model myself after and to look up towards. Now yes, there's murder and there's a lot of violence, but that wasn't the point. Every episode, every fight, the whole series is about progressing and becoming better. My two greatest and of course favorite characters were Vegeta and Goku. Vegeta slightly edging Goku out a little bit, but it was the pride of the Saiyans and the power of the Saiyans that really helped me become who I really am. Well, one of the many things in life, of course. Each of them brought to the table their own story, their own lesson. I'll start with Goku. It was always to go beyond your set limitation, that there is always a different or higher plateau to reach, that nothing is impossible if you work hard towards it. Next would have to be mentorship is necessary, that with everything, that it is best to find someone who did it before you, to see how they did it and improve upon it. Goku also taught me that it's the journey, not really the destination. That he loved training, he loved fighting. Even though he was a pacifist, he did like competition. That he loved to basically see how far he could go. So in case anything ever were to happen, he would always be prepared. Speaking of competition, Goku always liked to have rivals or people that he could see and set his skills against and see how strong he has gotten. And the final lesson that Goku has always taught me was that to always rely on your own strength, but accept the help of others. Now, Goku really is a do-it-yourselfer. He wants to fight and help out and do his best. But in times where he just wasn't enough, he always relied on his friend's strength. And that would help him become better. Even his signature move, besides the Kamehameha wave, the Spirit Bomb is a move that actually depends on others, on the energy and power of others. Now we move to Vegeta. Vegeta being my favorite character. Vegeta taught me that we all can change. That whole saying that every saint had a past and every sinner has a future. Vegeta is the epitome of that. He started out being one of the main villains and turned into actual hero of Earth, of the universe. Vegeta also shows that every moon has a dark side. That yes, it's okay to be a little bit morally ambiguous, to be a little bit more gray, that we're all not saints and that we all have our faults and flaws. Vegeta also showed me that there are things earned by birth and there are things earned by work. Being born a prince of a whole race is one thing, and he had power and destiny placed upon him. But meeting Goku and the other Z fighters and Frieza, he has learned that you actually have to work for some things, that some things don't come natural. And there are people who are talented and who have natural gifts. Some people, they actually have to work for it, and he must work for it. I also learned that there will always be someone ahead of you, someone further, someone stronger, someone faster, someone smarter. And that you have to accept that you cannot always be the big fish. Which leads me to his final lesson, that you must constantly work to improve yourself so that you can, for even a second, be the big fish at the top. That you must continually improve and work hard so that way you can go past your limits and one day become number one. And the final lesson from both of them being part of the same race. The same race has this actual unique attribute: when they are pushed to the limit, when they almost die, they come back even stronger. Is not the basic epitome of the phrase, what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger? That I've learned that no matter what I'm going through, no matter what obstacle comes between me and what I want to achieve, that it is never the end. That any trouble that comes today, I have faced harder obstacles in the past and I've gotten past them. So I can always strive to become better. So that's what I've learned from Dragon Ball Z, especially Goku and Vegeta. If you like this, then like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you on the other side. But before I do, comment down below if you have a special show or even Dragon Ball Z and what that has taught you about yourself, or just basically some lessons you've learned in life that have helped.